There we are. Good morning. All right. So, I hope everybody's feeling wonderful this morning. I know I am. And let's just get into it. I want you to picture with me, keeping in mind that you are invincible in our journey space. Nothing can physically harm you. Let us go now to the top of a volcano, a very well-known volcano, for those of you who need names, Mount Kilimanjaro. I want you to imagine that you are standing on the very edge of the inferno of lava, molten lava that is within this volcano. And just as you stand there for a moment, take a deep breath, take it all in. Watching from the sidelines, this pool of lava just bubbling around down there. And I want you to go straight to the edge, and I realize that this is the point at which things disintegrate and melt. For the intents and purposes of our video, of our journey, we are just going to let ourselves melt. So I want you to imagine that you begin to walk around the center of this volcano, even though it is so hot. And begin to just allow that heat to permeate your physical body. Just allow that heat to come in past your skin. This is very interesting for a lot of you. Just allow that to begin to vaporize any resistance that you might have to just becoming 100% fluid and spiritual. Let go of your physical form as this heat gets closer and closer to your core, to your spinal cord. Just let that kind of melt away your skin and your soft tissues, your face. Just imagine your face just melting, and you no longer look like who you grew up on the planet looking like. It's all gone now. Just imagine your brain melting, just everything melting. Your hips, your legs, it's all starting to melt away. Who are you now? Who are you without this format, this physical format? Just imagine you're just down to a skeleton now. All your skin has evaporated. All of your muscles and your soft tissues have evaporated. You're suddenly free. You're suddenly free. You're just a consciousness and a rack of bones. I want you to look down into the lava. I want you to imagine that you're going to jump in. And you've got nothing left to lose. So let's just take a deep breath. Just stare down into this center of this volcano. And on the count of 3, we're going to jump in there. 1, 2, 3. You can just feel yourself falling and sinking right down into that lava. Just allow that to come up through your feet and totally disintegrate your legs, completely disintegrate your hips and your sacral chakra and your belly button and your solar plexus. All of these things that you used to fight for, they're all vaporized now. So let that come up and just engulf your heart space and your arms and shoulders. Completely consuming and swallowing up your neck and your brain and all that's left of your skeleton. It's just going under the hot lava. I want you to just allow yourself to sink down a couple of feet from the top. You are nothing now but pure consciousness. That's all you are. You are simply one seed of thought. Just breathe that in for a minute and feel the freedom in that. And inside this space of absolute and total freedom, I just want you to imagine that there is some activity, volcanic activity stirring in this volcano. Your consciousness has caused a little rift in the fabric of time in this place. And I want you to suddenly begin to feel underneath that this volcano is ready to erupt. And so all that you have just melted, all of the old you that you thought that you were when you showed up, is all mixed in now with this lava, totally and completely transformed. And now you understand the metaphor of the phoenix. Now you understand this mythical creature as you have entered into your own process of disintegrating and being reborn. And this lava begins to push upwards with alarming force, just amazing force. And as it begins to rise up and spew into the air, your consciousness floats up. And you can see from the top of this lava where your awareness is sitting. And as you survey all the land around you and you see all of the villages below this beautiful natural phenomena, they're all panicking. They're all scrambling to get away. But you've already allowed this volcano to completely consume you. So you're okay with this. You're okay. And all of a sudden, as you begin to survey the land around you, you start to realize that your body is rematerializing ever so slowly as you begin to come back into contact with physical matter in your consciousness. And as you begin to accept your body back, the same way that you released your body, suddenly the skeleton's forming, the soft tissues are forming, the brain's coming back online, the organs are forming, tendons, muscles. And finally the skin. And at that moment where you become physical again, you realize that you can just choose to jump off the top of this volcano and fly through the clouds, through the water vapor, and any place on the planet that you choose to go to, you will magically appear there. And today, this morning, you choose to go back to the exact room that you're sitting in right now. And be here now. Bring your whole self into this room. And call your energy back. And it's just a matter of your consciousness. Your consciousness can take you far, can take you wherever you need to go, whenever you need to. It's just a matter of getting out of the body. But let us go back into the body. I want you to call yourself back like you're welcoming an old friend. All the places that you may have accidentally let your energy kind of stay with somebody else. Maybe you had an argument, or maybe you had a scary situation and you just never quite got to put that down. Part of your consciousness stayed there. Just ask yourself to return from all of those places and come back to your body where you rightfully belong. And you can feel that essence, that pure essence of you returning to you. And, sometimes it actually makes me giggle because I realize I missed myself. And I love myself. It's like welcoming an old friend. And you just start to feel your own divine, rightful presence come back to where you belong. Let us just take that awareness and that unconditional love. Let's set some intentions for our day. Just imagine your day in front of you like an energy ball or sphere, and eggs, something in front of you, in between your, I like to put my hands out and I can actually energetically feel my day in there. Let's just call in a couple of things and set some intentions for your day. Effortlessly set it and forget it, just like the commercial says. Let's just set the dial for unconditional love. Because who couldn't use that every day? That we're going to unconditionally love ourselves. And we're committing. I commit to unconditionally loving myself today. I commit to knowing myself and understanding myself today. I commit to fruitful endeavors today. I commit to seeing the truth, the full truth, that is for the highest good of my soul's journey today. I want you to continue. Put every little thing and every big thing that comes into your consciousness and set that into your intentions for the day, and just know that that's like a program that you've already clicked in and you're good. You just wait for it to come to you now. You just draw that in. So you put whatever else you want in there, concert tickets, anything. And I love you. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend.